Hey friends, welcome to my page Daily Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday afternoon. Yes, this morning my body just told me I needed to sleep. So sorry guys. Once in a while I just have to have that extra sleep. So hope you understand. I was up late getting all of the invoices created so I can start emailing them out. I'll start doing that this afternoon. All the invoices from the sale, they're ready to go. I just have to email, and I'll start at the end of the alphabet and I'll go backwards. That's starting with Z and going backwards up to A, and that's with if your first name starts with that letter, like Wendy would be first, Anne would be very last. So anyways, doing that this afternoon. I wanted to do a project though, and I have a deadline. My husband gets home in like 50 minutes. So let's get this project on the way so that when he gets here, the dogs start barking. So anyways, this is what we're going to make. Let me just get myself up in the corner. Come on, you gotta work. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do our spooky crew, and this is on one of our frames. You can get it in the frame, or you can get just the pieces if you already have something to put it on. A lot of times people will go to Hobby Lobby and get discounted signs and just paint over them, or just a piece of wood. So and then the other thing is just the little cutout. So we're gonna get going on this really quick, and we're gonna try to get it all done. So tomorrow I have to take him to the dock for his ship. I think I'm gonna just pre-record something that we'll post tomorrow. But anyways, so I won't be live right away in the morning. I'm gonna try to pre-record something tonight. I have another project in mind, so I'm hoping that I can do that. Anyways, guys, sorry, but sometimes I just have to sleep extra. You know, anybody else like that? All right. So afternoon crafting. Hi Melissa, how are you? Hi Julie. Hi Pam. Yes, sometimes you just gotta roll over and go back to sleep. Hi Betty. Hi Cheryl. Hi Laura. Hey Sherry, how are you? Hi Vicky. Okay, we're gonna work on this. Sadly, the project that I worked on the other day, all the transfers are sold out on Chalkatour's website. I do, however, have a few coming tomorrow. So the one that we just did, which was a Happy Halloween with Snoopy in the doghouse, that one, the transfer is sold out online. So if you need that, I will have some coming if you didn't already grab it. So I'm hoping that they come tomorrow. Let me just move this. We're gonna paint the frame really quick. We're gonna kind of do like a night type thing like we did on the last one. I kind of like that look, and we're going to do the outside part brown. So let's do this part first, and then we'll paint all of our things. We're going to try to get it done before my husband gets home. The dogs will go crazy. You'll hear them. They will go flipping nuts if they get home. If I'm still on here when he gets home, they just go a little cray. All right, so we want to do these brown. And this is the base. This is going to be brown. And then this will be blue. So we're going to use our Royal Navy. Hi, Judy. How are you? I had to sleep in this morning. I needed more rest. Hey, Vicky Beltramo. How are you? Vicky and Vicky Campbell, Vicky Beltramo. Is that how you say it? Anyways. Sometimes you just gotta rest. And you know what? I tend to listen to my body. The older I get, I tend to say, you know what? My body's telling me this for a reason. I don't need to get sick. So guys, sometimes a girl just has to get her rest. So yeah. Anyways, this is Royal Navy. And we're going to do just like we did the last one. We're going to make it look like nighttime. We're going to put our little Snoopy character, Snoopy with Charlie Brown and Linus on there. And they're called the Spooky Crew. So that's the transfer we're going to use. We're also going to be doing some mouse pads with that same transfer later this week. Let me just get my paintbrush over here. We're gonna do brown. So I'm gonna use dark chocolate. Hi Laura, how are you? Hi Carrie. How's your weather over there, Laura? Is it hot? I shouldn't be asking because I know it's been scorching over there. I have friends that live in Holtville, and it was like 118 a week ago. Oh my goodness. She hardly even goes out. She goes, like, they had to go to Costco. She's like, we go in the morning, we go out, we do what we got to do, and then we don't leave the house. It's not safe. So anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day. I just kind of got a late start to everything. I just kind of had to hop on and get this done. Yeah, Stubby's kind of been giving us some trouble. I know that he's going to be okay for probably a few more weeks, but he is getting that to the end of his life. It is reality that soon we will be having to put him down, or we will be waking up and he won't, you know. That's just the sad truth to it. So hey Vivian is over on YouTube. Oh, you have a board meeting. Oh, how fun, Judy. Lucky you. Have a good time at your board meeting. Oh my goodness. Hope everything goes well, that you need to get taken care of with that. Okay, so hi Ellie, hi Karen Ross, how are you? Okay, let's dry this really quick. We're gonna do the same dry brush type technique with it, and we might have to put a second coat of brown. I'm kind of liking the look though. I'm kind of liking the look like that. So this is our frame that we have that's for the size B transfers. Super cute. Dry, dry, dry. Do I need another coat? I'm thinking it's good like that. So tomorrow morning I'm taking John to the airport. I will try to get a video pre-recorded. Not airport, sorry, for fishing. It's close to the airport. I feel like we're going to the airport because it's just right around the corner. So he's going out on it's basically like 3.5 days. He'll leave tomorrow morning, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, comes back Sunday. So I think they count that as 3.5 day, or maybe it's three day, because he comes back in the morning on Sunday. So hopefully. Oh, Laura Anderson. Sorry. I was asking Laura Talent. She is my son's mother-in-law. She's my in-laws. So she's one of my in-laws and outlaws over in Arizona. They moved over there. They sold their house from here and moved over there. Okay, white. We are going to dry brush this. We are going to dry brush this. So we use our brush, and we're going to put some paint on there. We're going to take most of the paint off, and we're going to get kind of a sky-like look on here, okay? So dip your paintbrush. These are those cheap little brushes from Home Depot. The cheapest ones. They used to be like 29 cents. They're probably 99 cents now. Okay, and I'm just going to swipe. You don't want a ton on here. So usually I just kind of go back and forth. I'm going to go up and down on this. Sometimes I go sideways. We're just going to go. And it doesn't matter if I get the sides, because this is going on the sides. And then we're going to pre-assemble this so that it is all ready to go when we need it. Okay, I'm not going to do these. I'm just doing this. And there we go. It's done. All right, so let's move that to the side. Let's dry this. We'll glue these on. We'll glue this together, and then we'll get our little things painted. So, I know, exactly. So, hey, Deborah Looper, how are you? So, I will be sending out invoices like some of you didn't hear because you might have just hopped on. I did get all the invoices created last night. I did post what was left, and then a couple of people commented, and I added those things to their order, and then I adjusted what was left. So if you wanted to, you can look at that list and let me know if you need anything else added. Most of you got enough. You don't need more. Honestly, a lot of you purchased a lot. But here's the thing. I gave you guys really good pricing. So it doesn't add up to a ton. It's just that the shipping, because some of them are heavy items, like some of the things like the heart set, the frames, you know, you have items that weigh 3 pounds, some of them, each 2 to 3 pounds. And it's going to all add up. Some of you are going to have 2 boxes. Some of you will have 3 boxes. So I will ship the cheapest way that I can. A lot of times I'll take stuff to UPS because I can do UPS ground for, usually if it's a great big box, I can do it about $10 cheaper than what I can with the post office. So I will be shipping it however is the least expensive way for you. Okay, let's glue these pieces together and then we're going to paint all of our other little things. All right, where's my glue? All right, let's just put a layer or a little thing of glue all the way around here and then do this. All right. So you guys, another reason why I couldn't just come on later today and do my Facebook Live once I got up was because I had a Zoom meeting this morning, a couturier meeting, and so lots of great information, lots of good things coming our way. Yep, lots of fun things coming next year, new stuff. So can't tell you what because it is confidential, but I can tell you that you're going to love it because I know you guys. I know that you're going to love the new things that are coming your way. Our way. My way. Your way. If you love peanuts, you're going to love these even more. And I don't know how we could love anything more than we love peanuts. So let me just get all these pieces on here. I know, and I'm excited for the next Peanuts collection. I may be a presenter for that. So if they get the transfers in time and they get them to me, then I will be doing samples. Yay! I'm excited about that. Okay, so we have our frame. I can set this aside. Where is the sale items left that are listed in the VIP group? Let me give you. They're in. Oh, I can't get. You're on YouTube, so they're in the VIP group. You know where that is. Yeah, I just posted them last night, so they are posted at the top in the VIP group. Okay, let's paint. Let's paint. Oh, I need flesh tone. And so this says Spooky Crew, and then these little tiny things say Good Grief. I'm going to do them, and we'll see how that goes. Let me find some flesh tone. Here's our warm beige. Hi, Janine. How are you? I just decided I'd hop on really quick, and we're going to paint. We're going to paint. All right. I need to be able to hold these and move them around, so these are not going on anything, but these guys, I can tape them down. And just have them be right here. Okay, so this one I'm going to paint orange, and these guys I'm going to paint white. Okay, so orange. There's nothing else that's orange. Let me just get that done then. There are other things that are white. So let me just get some white out here. Can you guys see? I should go in a little bit closer for you. Let me go in a little bit closer. And can you see? Oh, I can see a shadow on here. Maybe you guys don't see a shadow, but it's from the window. Maybe you don't see the shadow. Okay, so this is going to be orange. We're going to chalk everything in black, just like we did yesterday. So we're painting everything first. I have it scored. It's very easy for you to paint because I have everything scored. Okay, let's do our white. Good Grief. We're going to paint this in white. We're going to chalk it in black. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so white. We're going to do Snoopy's going to be white. And that's the only thing that's white. So I can easily paint him because I have it scored so you know exactly where to stop and start, kind of like a coloring book. Okay, so I do that because that's what works for me. And I look at things in that, I look at what would be easiest for myself. Okay, so what would be easiest for me? I kind of I have to do something on his hair because his hair is kind of in the background. I am not exactly sure how I'm going to do that because his hair is going to be black. I'm kind of thinking that I need to paint the top part here with the blue because his hair is going to be black. So we're just going to do the background so that it blends in with the background. And then this hair is going to be black that stands out, but part of it's going to blend in with the background. Does that make sense? But there is no background on this one. But anyways, that's going to be, I probably should have done it white. Maybe I should do that one white. I can do that. So this one actually goes on the sign. That one just stands. Okay, so all right, let me just do this. Let me see if I can dry that. I probably should do that one white because that's gonna be in the background. This one is a stander, so let's just do this one white, and it's going to have he's gonna have blue hair too. Not really. It's not really blue hair. It's just the background. Okay. Or we do it black. I might end up doing this black because guess what? It's going to be black. All right, Darlene, you're wasting time. You don't have time to waste. Oh my goodness. If my husband comes home and I'm doing this, the dogs are just going to have a conniption fit. They're going to be barking, and that's always a problem. When he comes home, they're out of control for about 5 minutes, and it is just so loud. Okay, yeah, I think I should do it black. I think I should just do it black. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. When I get to black, I'm just going to repaint that. Yeah. So let me just dry it. I was wrong. It needs to be black. Okay, let's dry it really quick so that I can do the face. Okay, so we're doing Snoopy Doopy Doo. We do need to do 2 coats. Okay. I think we need to do Spooky in white because we're going to chalk it in black. So I think we need to do it in white. Yeah, working on the football round right now. Do you remember how many coats of white? Oh my gosh. I think I ended up doing 4 coats of white on it. Honestly. I honestly do. I'm going to do my 2nd coat of white. I do. I believe that I did. Yeah, 4 coats of white on that brown to get it to look solid. It was a lot. I don't know why. It just soaks it up. The Chocateur round, it just soaks up that white paint. Yep. But it looks so good. You know, I mean, white is just one of those colors that you're always going to have to do a couple of coats. Okay, we're going to do the Spooky in white because we're going to chalk it in black. So we're going to, and my husband, he's still at work because he just sent me he better be at work because he just sent me an Instagram message. He sends me things all the time. So he has been finding doodles that are in rescues. We cannot get another dog. I mean, legally we can't have another dog until after Stubby is gone. He better not be planning this. I know he wants a doodle, but I'm like, hey, you know, we have to get, I told him my requirement is that we have to get one from a rescue because there's too many breeders out there that are irresponsible. And I would rather rescue one that has been, you know, that needs help. I mean, we have done good with our rescue dogs. Sophie is the best. She's the best dog ever. She is just the sweetest dog. So I would rather go through a rescue and take a dog that has been rejected by its owner or whatever, or they couldn't take care of it. Sometimes people think that they're dog people and they really aren't. They get a dog and then they have second they're like, it's kind of like buying something and have regrets that you bought it and they want to return it. So a lot of times they just dump the dogs. Unfortunately, these dogs get dumped here in California all the time. Doodles are dumped all the time because people don't realize they have to be groomed all the time, and they're big too, and they have health issues. A lot of times they have skin issues. So anyways, my requirement if he gets one is it has to come from a rescue. So he's continually sending me things. Okay, all right, we got that. Okay, this background here, I think it's just gonna be black. So let's do some of our black. Or actually, let's do our face color. Let's do our face color next. But I have black in my hand, so I'm gonna get that out here. Yes, Lisa, you're welcome. I know, and I'm not dissing people that get them from a breeder. Sometimes that's just that's what happens. Hi, Lisa. Yep. Okay, so 2 Velcro dogs. Yes, they are very, very needy for sure. Yeah, doodles are. But here's what I know, that here in California, there are so many that are rejected, that are just, they'll leave them at a dog park. They'll just put them inside the fence and just leave them. I said I was going to do the face. I'm like on a roll here, guys. I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. Let's do this black. Let's get his hair black. All right. Because this is his spooky hair. His spooky hair is like all over the place. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, I really, really want a rescue dog, because we've had great luck with ours. And, Andy and Riley, they came from a really bad breeding facility. We rescued them from there. We have Sophie that was on the streets that we thought was Chloe. And then I have Darcy, and they are just the best dogs ever. And then Marley, we were able to take her in because her owner got hurt when she was on duty. She's a police officer. And so, all of our dogs pretty much, except for Stubby. Stubby was, you know what? I did breed the Shih Tzus. I did. I'm one of those bad people that, I always had friends and family that got the dogs, but you know what? He was a bad breed. I don't know. His mama was Lacey, and George was Daddy, and there was something genetically not right with them. That's why he had the issue with his tail, with no tail, that he has no tail now because his tail didn't lift. So anyways, there you go, guys. That's my opinion, is that I just want to make sure that I can take a dog that has been rejected or that has just been left out there. So anyways, that's my requirement for him. So he's looking all the time. He sends me stuff all the time, and I'm like, it's not time yet. Stubby's still hanging in there. Mr. Stubby. I'm going to say he probably has less than 2 weeks left. Stubby just isn't, he's just not doing good, our little buddy. I need a different brush. That one is not brushing out very good. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Hi, Carol. Yes, I just couldn't get it this morning. I was so tired. I just decided that I need more sleep. Sometimes you got to let yourself do that. You just have to say, you know what? My body, my sleep, my health is more important than doing a Facebook Live. Did I really say that? Did I really say that? Because, forever and ever, I just made sure I showed up every single morning. Well, you know what? Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I have to think about myself, All right. So I'm using warm beige, and I'm hoping this all turns out. I am hoping. What time is it? I'm like watching the clock. Watch, my husband will come home early. He's so excited for his fishing trip. I'm happy he's gonna go. he's not necessarily going with anyone. He's just going on this trip because he's like, I have to go out fishing. Sometimes a man just has to go fishing, and he misses his boat, and that's not his fault that he had to get rid of it. You know, I feel bad for him that he had to get rid of his boat. But, you know, I think it's a relief to him too. He doesn't have to clean it every time. When he's done fishing, he's just done fishing. He doesn't have to be the one that does the maintenance, doesn't have to make the payment. Yep. Okay, so warm beige fur. We're doing a standard and we're doing a sign. And if you're just hopping on, I already painted the sign. It's one of our little size B ones. Oh, thanks, guys. Hey, Don. Oh, first time watching. Oh, nice. Welcome. Well, we're painting some Peanuts characters, and I'm going to use a stencil to do all the details. I'm going to turn this. It'll be easier for me. So, welcome to my page. It's always nice to have new people on here. If you have questions, just let me know. So, I do sell all the little cutouts, and I sell the stencils also. So the stencils on my Chalkator page, and the cutouts are all over on my website. I'll get you guys the link shortly. Just trying to get this done. Okay, I'm trying to do like one color at a time, but maybe we need to skip and let's go to brown. Let's do the shoes. That way we're kind of away from the face part, and that can be drying. Shoes are going to be brown. We're going to do this is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate. We're going to do the shoes. Okay, so I know it kind of just looks like blobs. Don't they just kind of look like blobs right now? They are not looking like a lot, but it's going to be so cute. Once we put the stencil on there and pull it off, oh my gosh, guys. I can't wait because I just know it's going to look so good. Oh my goodness. So what's going on with you guys this week? Anything new? I'm just getting work done. I'm getting work caught up. You know, I took Friday off to go up to the cabin and get that stuff done. So then I'm behind a day with my work. And someday I'll retire. Not yet. I was talking to Sheila, the boss's wife. She and I are great friends. We were talking the other day. I'm like, I still have a lot of years left. I still have 5 years left till maybe 5.5 before I retire. So I know it'll go by fast, but I still have a while before I retire from there. The thing is that I can do that job from anywhere. I just have to have a computer. I can work anywhere I want. Yeah. Same with my with this stuff. I could do this from anywhere. I don't want to move yet. I want to wait. My daughter-in-law, Tara, and my son, they're going to move after Kaylin graduates from high school. They're planning to move out of state. They're not sure where yet. They honestly don't know where they're going to move, but they plan to move. So I'll hang in here till she graduates. All right, next. We just got home from the hairdresser. Your hair was down almost halfway to, oh my goodness, wow. And now it's short. Nice, nice. You just ordered the Peanuts collection. Yay! Thanks, Dawn. I appreciate that. They're so much fun. They are great. Okay, let me go ahead and let's do, it's actually looking really good. It's covering really well. Let's do Charlie Brown's shirt. We're going to use Marigold. Going to do that. I'm thinking I'm not going to get done in time before he gets home. We're just going to have to deal with the dogs barking, unfortunately. I'm going to try. I'm really going to try. Okay, so Marigold for his shirt. Okay. Marigold. All right. And so it's kind of nice that all the scoring is there for you. It makes it nice and easy to see exactly where to paint. If you can do a coloring book, you can do this. I like to have the scoring on there because it helps me. So I'm not just guessing where do I need to paint what. And if you can just use your stencil and you can chalk on anything and then you can paint it in. But I really like doing it this way. I like being able to let me just stand up for a second. I like being able to paint exactly the colors that it needs to be and then just chalking it. And it works really good. Okay, next color. So that was Marigold. Next color. Let's do Linus's shirt. It's going to be red. The dog's barking. Okay, thank you. They probably will. Oh, you'll come work for me, Cheryl. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, Laura, your daughter's sick. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. That's not fun. She's supposed to get her wisdom teeth out on the 27th. Oh gosh, I hope that that happens because I know those appointments are hard to get. Yeah, and getting the wisdom teeth out, you have to be well because I got way too much on there. Yeah, I remember mine. I actually had a really easy time. I was expecting my sisters had a hard time with their wisdom teeth, and I remember my older sister having a really hard time and being silly and all of that. My dad helped me when I had my wisdom teeth out. I was an adult, and I actually had just I had a baby at that point, and the baby was only a few weeks old. And we were going to be moving out of the state. So I was like, I need to get my wisdom teeth out now. And they could get me in. So my mom babysat the baby, which was Wesley, my oldest son. And my dad took me to my appointment. And I breezed through it. And I got home and I'm like, Mom and Dad, can you just babysit? Because I need to go shopping. So I went shopping at Target right after I got my wisdom teeth out. I probably shouldn't have driven, but I did. Anyways, that was in Idaho. And I had a really good dentist do it. And it was, for me, mine were super easy. I only had 3 that had to come out because when I was in high school, I had a problem with one of my molars and the dentist said, I'm just gonna pull the molar. I'm not going to fill it because your wisdom tooth will come in and it'll take the place of the molar. And it did. But you know what? He pulled the molar without asking my mom. And I was screaming. My mom could hear me all the way out into the waiting room. And she was like, what the heck? Yeah, he pulled it without anesthesia or anything. Yeah, that was not fun. But that's kind of how some of those doctors are that way. Okay, let's do the pants. So you know what, this is going to be blue, so we're going to have light blue, and this is going to be I'm going to use the denim blue. The red that I just used was Tuscan red, if you're wondering. She had 6. Oh wow, she has, oh my gosh, and terrified to get it done. Thankfully, yeah, they'll put her under for sure. Yeah. That's good. Not everybody has to be put under, which is nice. I mean, I lucked out. I really lucked out because I just had such an easy time with it. Okay, I'm trying to find a brush that I haven't already used. Okay, this one will work. Okay, so blue, this is Blue Jean. We're gonna do our Blue Jean. This is not a good brush. It's not staying together. You know, like when you need a fine edge, it's kind of splaying apart on me. We'll make it work. It just might not be perfect. That's okay because no one knows how it's supposed to be except for you. You know what? You're the artist. You get to create. And no one is going to say, oh, it was supposed to be this way or that way. Oops, and that should have been black over there. Because they don't know. They don't know these things. You are the one that's creating your project. So, you know what? I'm going to do this blue. And then I think it just gets chalked black when I use my stencil. In fact, I have to find it. It should be right here. I'm like, did I bring it in here? Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the stencil. This is the one we're doing. Okay, yeah, that is going to be black, so we'll be fine. Okay, let's do our light blue. Should have done our light blue first. Okay, our light blue we're going to use, what is this one? Spa Blue. Do you have a broadcast channel? I don't have a broadcast channel because you have to have 10,000 people. I'm almost there. You have to have 10,000 people before you can have a broadcast channel. But what I do have is you can I can text you before I go live. So I'll get you that information. I'll get you the phone number so you can text. You text me first, and then every single time when I'm ready to go live, I send out a text message. So I have that. But yeah, in order to have the broadcast channel, you have to have 10,000 Facebook followers, and I'm at 9,900 and something. I'm really close. I am close. So pretty soon I'll be able to do all that fancy stuff. Yeah, sometimes it just takes you longer. There's a lot of people that have the broadcast channels, and that makes it really nice. Okay, we're almost there where we can do our stencil on here. Almost, because I'm not going to do second coats. I think it's fine, except for I did mess up there. So somehow I messed up. Somehow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got brown on the white. I'll fix it. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff, guys. I promise. In life, it is all small stuff, and it will all be fine. So yeah, I remember when I first started out. Yeah, I usually go live in the mornings. It's between 6:30 and 7 o'clock is my time frame, and that specific time. So this morning I was tired, I didn't do it, and I'm like, I'm just gonna hop on and do a project. But I might just start doing that, doing random projects with you guys. I have a lot of projects that I need to get done. Okay, that all looks good. What did I need to do? I need to fix this because the white, which one did I use for white? I'm just gonna grab one. I need to fix this. Okay, so let me just kind of do this. I think I need a second coat on here. That's my problem. And then we'll dry and we'll use our stencil. And yeah, this is going to be so cute. I think it's going to turn out. You know, sometimes I tell you, sometimes things don't turn out the way that you think they're going to. But I think it's going to be really cute. I'm really excited to see what it looks like. So the one transfer did sell out, the Happy Halloween with the doghouse, the one that I just did. But I have some coming. Not a lot. I didn't order a lot because I'm really trying to not tie my money up into inventory anymore. I had a lot of inventory because I used to do the craft shows all the time, and so I needed to have a lot of inventory. But because I don't take the product to the craft shows, I only do the finished product now. I don't need to have as many of each. But I knew that one was going to sell out, so I will have a few extras if you didn't get to grab it already. I do have that for you. It's coming tomorrow. Okay, let's dry, and then we can chalk. Yeah, you do have to have 10,000. That's what it was the last time that I looked, because I was like, why can't I do the broadcast? Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, I'm trying to move stuff. I think I want to do black down here. I think I do want to just do that black. Okay. All right. I think we're good now. We just need to dry everything, and then we will chalk. I do have some paint that's like stuck in the little crevices here. I'm going to try to get some of that out. There's like just a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay, I hope it looks good. I'm excited to see it. What about you guys? Do you think it's gonna look good? I think it is. And why did somehow I got something on there, on the yellow. I got a little thing of white. There we go. Okay, let me dry that again. And I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. I have my chalk paste. Okay, we might have to wash it before we do this one. If I can't line it up, then we'll wash it in between. Get my little pieces off of here, and then this. Okay, so Spooky Crew, and then it says Good Grief. Let me move this. Let me find my stencil. Let's open it up. It comes in this little plastic thing. Hi, Sandy. A broadcast channel is where you can send it. It notifies everybody that you are on. It's just easier to notify people. I don't know. Let me look it up and see exactly. I honestly, I've never watched anybody on the broadcast channel. Does anybody else have a better description? Okay, I'm going to get these bottom ones on there. Yeah, a lot of the bigger people have broadcast channels. Okay, I'm trying to get that on there. You know what? I think I have to flip it over. Let's do this. Let's do it the easy way, Darlene. Let's flip it over, put it on there, flip it back. Okay, crew. Okay. All right, like that. Okay. And then spooky. All right. So this is for the sign. Okay, let's flip it all over. And then we just chalk it with black. Get all your air bubbles out. Everything looks good. So it's all lined up except for the word good. Let me just fix that just barely. There we go. Okay. Got my chalk paste. We are ready to go. All right. Just put some on there. Here and there. Here, there, everywhere. Okay. I'm going to take my squeegee. I think I can do the whole thing because it's all black. Okay. So it's only black. I can do the whole thing at once. If there were a lot of colors, I would have to chalk and peel, chalk and peel. Okay. Are we ready? You ready to see this? Let me scrape off some more. It's gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. Communication channel where creators can communicate. Yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, look at this. Isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at how cute this is. There is distressing on it. It's supposed to be there. Oh my word. That is so cute. Look at how adorable. Okay, let me just push that up out of the way so I don't touch it. I need to take off those other pieces that are there. Okay, so I'm going to do it from this side. Okay, there's crew. And that's how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to be like that. I did get stuff on my fingers. And then good grief. Okay. All right. Oops. Upside down, Darlene. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to just hang this on the side right here. And let me see if I can line it up with the... I'm going to try to line it up with this. We're going to see. Can I line it up or do I have to... I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Am I going to be able to see through it and line it up? That is the question. Okay, I kind of can. I kind of can see it. Kind of. Is it going to be good enough? Oh my goodness. I feel like it's... Okay. I think I got it. I think I did. I hope. If I messed it up, I'm not going to cry. It's just for me. Okay. I would suggest washing it in between. I just would. Okay, I'm just going to get the air bubbles out. Okay, so I'm just kind of pressing it to get the air bubbles out. Okay, and then we're going to chalk this one. So this is the standard. The other one goes on this sign. So we need to get some more chalk paste on here. I think I might have got it. We'll see. We're gonna find out soon. If I didn't get it, then oh well. Oh well. Okay. All right. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready to see? I think I got it. Okay. It was close. Let me just do the edge. I think it was over just a little bit, but that's okay. So I would suggest washing it in between. Oh, no, it looks good. I just hadn't gone all the way to the edge. There we go. Look how cute. Super cute, guys. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side because I need to wash that. And let me just move this. moving all my stuff. Let's dry everything. Let's dry everything and get our sign assembled and our little stander assembled. Oh, let's glue these together. So these go on the back of the sign. Let's glue that together right now. Okay, and then we'll dry. Looking so cute. So those are just the sawtooth hangers that go on the back of the sign. If you want to just put the sign on an easel, you can do that also. Just put that up there. Okay, so cute, guys. Yeah, I could have just painted over it, but it actually looks perfect. Yeah, it looks good. So my little pieces are blowing away. They're probably already dry. Yeah. I just want to make sure this is dry before I touch it, because you know how I am. I mess things up all the time. I do. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's glue this one in. So this just needs a little bit of glue. Any second, my dogs are gonna bark. Any second. Okay, so that just goes in the stand. We glued the stand together earlier. That just goes right in there. And then I'm gonna grab a Q-tip to clean up the glue. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then I'll put some extra on the back. So I'm gonna turn it around so you'll be able to see it. Here comes the sign. Okay, those sawtooth hangers will go on the back once it dries. Okay, this is going on here. Spooky Crew. Look how cute that is. I'm glad I did this in white so the spooky shows up. You might want to do this a lighter color, but this is going to be fine. Good grief. I think it actually shows up just fine. Okay, so let's glue this on. Let's kind of center it the way that we want it to be. Just like that. I think it actually looks really good like that. Okay, let's glue it. Let's do it. Let's glue it. So I do have the big bundle with like one of everything. It goes on all the transfers. I will show you how to use the cutouts that are for the Boo one that it was a limited time only. They only had a few of that transfer. It was such a weird thing. You know, I have my opinions. You know how I am. I always like to be fair, and I'm the type that would have said we're going to use that as a giveaway and just randomly put it in people's orders. That would have been my suggestion. Okay, I got some glue here. I'm trying to get that cleaned up. I got some glue where it wasn't supposed to be. Okay, all right, and then, yeah, you know me, I would have given it away free instead of having people feel like they got left out. Good grief. So that's just my opinion. You know, that's probably not a good business decision. Okay, all right, it looks good. Look how cute that is. I think that's perfect. Okay, I'll put these back on these will be glued at the top on the back. Once this dries and I can turn it around, I'll do that. But okay, I think we made it. Your dogs are like that when your husband comes home. Yeah, barking and howling and all of that. It's really bad. Okay, but you up to me? We finished in record time. They are so cute, guys. I love it. What do you think? My hair is just so lovely today. Okay, I love this. This is gonna be so cute in my little Charlie Brown Snoopy section, my peanut selection at my craft show. I know. Thanks, guys. All right, I got paint on my elbow. Okay, all right, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Even if it's a pre-recorded video, I'll do something. But at my normal 6:30 time, I'll be driving. I'll be driving my husband to his fishing trip. So we'll see what works out if I get something recorded tonight to preload for you guys. All right, I love you guys. Have a good rest of your evening.